Hey family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring another video. As always, stick what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. Um, if you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, twin flame stuff, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. And if you'd like to book a free consult with me, my Calendly link is in the description below. If I didn't already say it, I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards. Um, Keep in mind we all have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. So masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right, y'all, let me get into it. So I've been getting still a lot of angel numbers. Today, I'm going to go over at least one of those angel numbers and talk more about what it means. And then, if I have time, I'll do more and I'll try to weave them into the other part of the reading as well. Um, so one thing that the Divine Masculine has been doing is trying to stay connected with you, and at times he's not even sure why. He just knows that he's got to stay connected with you. Now, um, there's this energy that we're coming into, and I've been talking about it a little bit, but Mercury goes into retrograde on the 29th of June, which means there could be issues with technology, internet, transportation, travel. There could be issues with leadership. There could be problems in relationships. Some relationships may not make it, and some may actually do better. So just keep in mind that that could be happening as well. Um, Remember that um, because of your maybe because of your experiences in the past, at times it's been difficult for you to trust the divine masculine, and there has also been experience between the two of you that's led you to not trust them as much as you could have. And he understands that for some of your divine masculines, they are returning and they do want to see if they could reconcile with you. Others, you have new love coming in. Some of you have multiple options, and it's just choosing what is best for you. Um, at the time. And if you feel like you don't have the discernment, I would say always ask God for the discernment to know if you should take someone back, or if you should move on, if you should move to a new love, or if you should focus on loving yourself, pampering yourself, because this is one of those times. And I'll probably do more videos on that as well, focusing on loving yourself. No matter what you're doing, you do need to focus on self-love, because first, before you love anyone else you can love, you have to love yourself anyway. Um, and other people see that you love yourself and they want to pour into you. So, but back to this. So, for Divine Masculine, he's been and for some of your divine masculines, even though Mercury is about to come into retrograde, and that could mean issues with your relationships and issues with travel, like I said, issues with technology, could be issues with your vehicles. They may be, you know, needing more services than usual. Um, it's funny because you may be traveling at that time more, you may be traveling more than you have been in the past. So just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on learning, leadership, the news getting out. Maybe some of the news is not going to get out that you need to know. Um, and we'll see how this Mercury retrograde goes. But like I was saying about relationships, some people may struggle, may not make it, but it will be important for you, I would say, to focus on as much as possible, like improving your um, communication so that you feel like you're trying to understand others as much as possible. You are communicating in a way that others can understand you as much as possible. Um, you you can only do your best in that, but there can be issues around communication. Um, there's been healing energy around, and you've been focusing more on healing, detoxing, making sure you're trying to take care of your body better, treat yourself better. Time seems like time is moving faster, and for you, your focus for some part has been getting things done the way you need to get them done. Um, Sticking to a routine, and if you haven't in the past, you're doing better with that. Detoxing your body, trying to surround yourself with great energy and great people that want to lift you up as well and want everyone to win. Um, and so this has been a focus for you. But as far as the angel numbers, I want to get into that. I don't want to delay too much, but just remember to focus on putting effort into communication, making sure you're understood, and that means putting a little extra effort into the messages that you send, whether it's text, DMs, pictures, videos, things like that. Just trying to make sure that your communication is clear and that you're fully understanding when someone else tries to communicate with you. Be an active listener. Um, Try to do your best with that. No one is perfect in it. That's what I'll say. So, numbers that have come up, 222 was the first number that I saw today come up. That was a repeating angel number. Um, and twos are 222 is associated with balance, working together, harmony, love, and so building trust is a part of that. Know that God is working um, to give you everything that's in your best interest for you. Believe, have faith that everything's going to work out the way you need and want it to. As far as the twin flame message in this, um, you could be getting together with your twin flame. Um, and that could help in many ways. One thing is it exposes parts of you to yourself that you need to see so that you can turn things around. Um, Balance is key when it comes to twin flames and 222. It's important, again, for you to keep a positive attitude. You're looking at the environment, it's a mirror of you. Um, Make sure that you are working. I've been talking about communication, but make sure you're working to understand each other in your twin flame union or your relationship or marriage or what have you. Um, you are rewriting that template for the way that we treat each other in relationships in this world as a twin flame, if you are one, a mirror soul. And so remember to do the thing that you know is going to be best for you, of course, for your divine counterpart, but also for the world, because you are setting an example and people are watching, and you will be the standard that they follow to build and maintain and thrive in their unions, their relationships, and so on. Make sure that the things that you're doing are serving you, that are productive. And I've been talking about this recently. If you're interacting or in a relationship or friendship with someone, make sure that it's serving everyone involved. If not, there's really it doesn't make sense for you to continue in that situation. Um, Everyone has their seasons, but just keep in mind it should be um, for the best for everyone involved. Everyone should be benefiting, or no one will. That's what I would say in the end. Keep the faith, is what I would say again. Make sure that you have faith, that you're building your faith, that you believe that things can work out, because often we create the things that we expect and know, and so on. So having faith in the things that you also want to manifest. Um, Trying to see what the 222 can mean for manifestation. Um, Focus, it's important for you to focus on what you really want, your desires, and take action. I was talking about having a routine, having a schedule, sticking to certain things. Do the things that you know you need to do to um, get what you need to get, or get the things that you want to manifest. You need to be that person living the life that you know you need to be living so that you can get that and maintain it for yourself. Um, if there are blocks in you to getting what you want, whether it's the union with the twin flame, relationship, marriage, success in business, money, whatever, work, friendships, getting the things that you want, creating the life that you deserve. Make sure that you're working to remove those blocks so that you can bring in the things that you want to manifest. All right, y'all, I didn't want to make it too long. As always, continue to watch, read, listen to things that lift you up. Sorry. Um, Continue again to focus on communication because it is going to be big at this time. Continue to work on growing your spiritual gifts, abilities, and powers. Continue to work on being focused and not scatterbrained, um, but focusing on doing the thing that you need to do to create the life that you desire and deserve. Continue to focus on surrounding yourself with people and energy that lift you up. Continue to glow up. If I didn't say it already, people might be envious and jealous. Do it anyway. um, Continue to focus on um, manifesting even faster, because you could do it at this time. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting. And thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. All right. Love y'all. Bye for now.